Good afternoon, everyone. So now we are in our session of English, and in this half an hour, we are going to start working. We're going to work with some poetry that I chose for this class, especially for these days of spring and autumn, in which we talk about little animals and birds and the flowers and the birds and the trees and all that stuff. And also, I have prepared a music which is called Welcome to Spring, which is beautiful. That music is in this book that I really would like you to buy because there is no PDF of it. I'm trying to find, I am working on making the PDF. However, I have worked with the PDF in a way here. Let me just find the book because I have it here. But well, wait a second, wait a second. I have it, well, I have just PDF'd some PDF'd, that's a verb, regular verb. I have PDF'd some of the material for first grade. And in this PDF that I'm going to pass you in this moment, just let me find where is that book because I have it here. Here it is. It's, where is it? Obtener vínculo, here it is. So I'm going to pass it to you here. And now, let me give it to you. So Pilar, I will send it to you in this very moment because you are here online. So here you are, Pilar. That book, please open that book. Open it, please.
Mhm.
And we're going to check it in a moment. Natalia, here you are. Okay, here. And in that book, here it is. Wait. Okay, in this book, let me open it. Here it is. In this book, let me open it and pass it here. Okay, so now I will share the screen in this moment. Share screen, please. Share screen, this screen, compartir. Here it is. So here you can see all the stuff that I have here, but this is a book that I really would like you to see. The first one is called A Lovely Rainbow, but this is on page number 47. 47, and this is second grade. I'm sorry, this is second grade. Second grade. Well, second grade is here. Wait a second. Let me see, where is it? Second grade. This is a song for second grade and for first grade. Honestly, I use it for first grade always because I like it. I have sung it along, and we're going to play it with the recorder. We're going to play it. Wait a second. So here we are. And I'm going to share again the I'm going to share again the screen, segundo grado material, but this is in Spanish. I need the one in English. Where, here it is, second grade material. Here it is. Okay, now we will always share again. Compartir pantalla, yes, please. Here it is. Now, here in this page, we have this one, second grade PDF. Okay, so here we are. This is all the music that you have, all the music that you have, but the one that we're going to focus on today is on page 47. Page 40, this is Halloween, San Nicholas, Advent, Tap, 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 this beautiful song is 47, 47, 47, 47, here it is, 47, Welcome to Spring. Now, this is a very beautiful song that says, I have heard a mother bird singing in the rain, telling all her little ones, spring has come again. I have seen a wave of green down a lovely lane, making all the hedges glad, spring has come again. I have found a patch of land, golden in the sun. Crocuses are calling out, spring has just begun. And then it says, have the children listen to the new tones that you haven't noticed before. Okay, whatever. And it says, I will play it for you. It's a beautiful song. It says, it starts on a D, on a re, And it says, listen, just listen to the tune. That is a tune. Now, listen to the song. It says, I have heard the mother bird singing in the rain, telling all her little ones spring has come again. I have seen a wave of green down a lovely lane, making all the hedges glad. Spring has come again. I have found a patch of ground, golden in the sun. Crocuses are calling out, spring has just begun. Beautiful song. Now take your recorder, toma tu flauta, take your recorder and sing with me. Just copy my fingers, please. Okay, so copy my fingers. There we are. There. It says, re, re, la, la, sol, sol, la, sol, sol, mi, do, do, re. And then it's repeated. Re, re, la, la, sol, sol, la, sol, sol, mi, do, do, re. Let's do something. I'm going to record it. Sí, si no, déjame ver si esto no ha muerto. No, no ha muerto aún because it didn't have battery. So I hope that it doesn't die while I do it. Okay. I need something to put it on. Have to buy one of those things that is for recording. A ver. Wait, here it is. Okay. Now let me clean the camera. I have heard that. I'm going to record it for you and I will send it to you. That's much, much better. Okay, so it says, I have heard. Okay, so do it with me. Video. Here. I have heard a mother bird singing in the rain, telling all her little ones spring has come again. I have seen a wave of green down a lovely lane, making all the hedges glad. Spring has come again. I have found a patch of land, golden in the sun. Crocuses are calling out. Spring has just begun. First note is a D, it's a re, and it says, that is the music. In another video, I will send you the singing. So that was just that was the music, right? So I'm going to send you now the singing. Wait a second. Okay, I will send this to you in this moment, otherwise I forget it. I have heard a mother bird Singing in the rain. Pilar, there you have it.
What page, Leslie?
47. 47. 47.
47, and the song, the number is
The name is Welcome to Spring.
Welcome Spring.
Welcome to Spring. Yes, it's a beautiful song. Now, I will sing it for you. Now, the song Welcome to Spring. This is recommended for first grade and second grade, just the melody, and then the canon or the round, that would be, is a three-piece canon or round, and that's from third and up. And it says, I have heard a mother bird singing in the rain, telling all her little ones spring has come again. I have seen a wave of green down a lovely lane, making all the hedges glad. Spring has come again. I have found a patch of ground golden in the sun. Crocuses are calling out, spring has just begun. And the round is in the second line where it says, I have heard a mother bird singing in the rain, telling all her little ones spring has come again. And after that one, then the canon or the round starts. I have seen, and then the first voice is on the other one, right? Thank you. There it goes again for you. That's the voice. Now we're going to do it together. A ver, Pilar, here you are. There it goes. Ready? Just for you, right? So let's do it together. Ready, Pilar? One.
I don't have
You don't have the music?
the
Oh,
letter.
por Dios, you don't have. Sorry. Re, re, la, la, sol, sol, la. Where is it? Share screen. Yes, please. Singing in the rain. So it says, re, re, la, la, sol, sol. Ay, no, apenas se ven. O sea, it's so, the lines are very soft. They can barely be seen. Let me see if I can have a photo, a picture, better a picture, because it's like darker here. Wait a second. Photo here. I have it here in my book. I think it's better here. Okay, I will send it to you. Welcome to Spring is the name of it. I have found a patch of ground golden in the sun. Here you are. I think that's much better. A ver. No, it's a little blurry. No, no sale bien. It's so funny. Wait. Let me focus. No, it's better. Yeah, much, much better. They will send it to you. There you are. Okay. Okay, Pilar. Va. That's for you. Now you have it in your WhatsApp. And now I will have you in my WhatsApp. Wait a second. Pilar Romero, here you are. Open up. There you are. So now we are there. Welcome to Spring. Now much better. Now look, it says, Re, re, la, sol, mi, do, re. Okay, so let's do it together. 1, 2, 3, E. And then it's repeated. Number 3. Uh, last one. So that's music. That's for how do we say? That's for Welcome to Spring. It's a beautiful song and it needs to be practiced, right? I have heard a mother bird singing in the rain, and then it's repeated, telling all her little ones, spring has come again. And below, I have seen a wave of green down a lovely lane, making all the hedges glad. Spring has come again. I have found a patch of land, golden in the sun. Crocuses are calling out, spring has just begun. It's a beautiful piece of music. Beautiful. One of my favorites. That piece of music. And then for music, not for music, for verses, I like these verses that are so. For example, this one. This is also for Hey dear Leila. No, no, no. It's I'm looking for one. I sent you one of a ship. Baba black sheep. Here it is, I think. Well, these are as it says here, Waldorf teacher's companion to poems and speech exercises. These are speech exercises for first grade and second grade. However, they can be used for third and fourth because this material was thought for children whose native language is English. So they can be used for foreign language. For example, this one is talking about flowers. Mary, Mary. It's a classical poetry from Mother Goose, and it says, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Huh? Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Or you can do it as a clapping game because Mary, Mary, quite contrary. 4. How does your garden grow? 4. With silver birds and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. So, what can we do with that? We can do this. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty bells made all in a row. Pretty maids all in a row. So that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Remember, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maize all in a row. That can be. Or Mary, Mary, is for Mary, Mary, quite contrary. So Mary, Mary, quite contrary. How does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maize all in a row. That's a game that you can play, also with sticks and all that. The next one is Humpty Dumpty. We saw Humpty Dumpty last class. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty got a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. We saw that last class. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. You can play it any way. And all these are like very traditional ones, very traditional. And the traditional is good. It's not because they are old means that they are bad. No, on the contrary, all material is always good. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Uh-huh. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. And then it has a continue. Up laughed God and home did trot as fast as he could caper, and went to mend his head with bigger brown and paper. And Jill came in how she did grin to see Jack's paper plaster. Mother vexed did with her neck for causing just disaster. And you can play it. Pa-pim, pa-pam, pa. Remember that this sound, pam, pa-pam, pa-pam, pa-dim, pa-pam, pa-pim, pa-pam, pam, is a chime, because it's a chime, that you can use um, for many poetries. Pam, pa-dim, pa-dum, pa-dum, pa-pam. And that is a classical one. And also the Grand Old Duke of York. Very British. All of these are so British because cockles are the word cockle. The cerebral bells and the cockles are flowers that are grown in England. Humpty Dumpty obviously is when you say Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Is the fall of an empire, of the Roman Empire. Jack and Jill also is a classical that has to do with history, the history of England. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. So if you analyze all of these rhymes, they have to do with historical moments in England. Grand Old Duke of York. That is very British. So, what page is it? 79. That's here in this marvelous book. All the Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up and down. Wow, history of England. So, and if you see all the Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were and when they were up, they were up, and when they were down, they were down. And when they only halfway up, they were neither down, they were neither up or down. You can say neither or neither. They were neither up nor down, or they were neither up and down, depending on where you are. So this is me singing, and this is another. This is the one that I was looking for. Baba Black Sheep. It's also very a rhythmical song. Baba Black Sheep, I use it for little ones because of the rhythm. It says, Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3 bags full. One for the master, and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Very British. And the way I sing it is like this. Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. So here you have Baba Black Sheep. Sorry, I thought I was sharing screen.
Baba Black
Black
Sheep,
Sheep, have you
has
any wool?
anyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, yes,
Yes,
sir, three
three
bags
bags
full.
full. One for
One
the
for the
master and
master,
one
one
for
for the
the
day,
dame,
and
and
one
one
for the
for the
little one
little
who
boy who
lives
lives
round the
down the
lane.
lane. Yeah. Baba Black
Mama,
Sheep,
Baba,
have you any
Black
wool? Let me
Sheep,
have it. Yes, sir, 3 bags full. One for the master and one for the dame, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Sorry, Pilar, I thought I was sharing a while ago. This is the one that I saw. Oh, the Grand Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up and down the hill. He marched them down again. And they were up. And when they were down. And when they were from half away, they were neither up and down. So this is a very good one. Yep, this is a very good one. Also, where is it? Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells, and pretty maids all in a row. Silver bells and cockle shells, flowers in England. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Jack and Jill went up the hill. All these are classical, British classical ones. Baba Black Sheep is British. Little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "Oh, what a good boy am I." Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "Oh, what a good boy am I." I mean, you can sing it or you can rap it like that, like boop, bop, boop, like a jazz chant. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner. I used that for 3rd grade with this rhythm. If it is for little ones, it's little Jack Horner sat in the corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "Oh, what a good boy am I." For little ones. Ajá. Y por grandes, para grandes, for the big ones, it says, little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put on his thumb and pulled out a plum and said, "What a good boy am I." So I changed the rhythm. Little Miss Muffet, oh, por Dios, what happened here? Wait, here. Little Miss Muffet is the same case. You can say, Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds away. There came a big spider and sat beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. Or you can say, Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds away. There came a big spider and sat beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. For 3rd grade. Hark, hark, the dogs do bark, the beggars are coming to town. Some glad in some rags, and one in a velvet gown. When this is hark, hark, the beggars are the ay, ¿cómo se llamaban estos? Oh, the gypsies. The gypsies, cíngaros, sí, son ay, gypsies are gitanos. Ajá, cuando venían los gitanos, when all the gypsies were coming, the beggars are coming to town. Hark, harks, the dogs do bark, the beggars are coming to town. Some in glad and some in rags. and one in a velvet gown. And finally, at the end of this page, we says Wee Willie Winkie. Wee Willie Winkie is a classical um, British one that talks about a boy who went with a candle in the middle of the night. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs, all in his nightgown, tapping at the window, crying at the lock. Are the children in their bed? For it's past 10 o'clock. Okay, so it's the same. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs, in his nightgown, tapping at the window, crying at the lock. Are the children in their bed? For it's past 10 o'clock. Past 10 o'clock. So very British, the way it is read. So all these poetries, I chose them today because they have to do with historical moments. Also here is Oranges and Lemon. Oranges and lemon, say the bells of St. Clement. You owe me 5 farthings, say the bells of St. Martin's. When will you pay me, say the bells of Old Bailey. When I got rich, say the bells of Sorchstead. When will that be, say the bells of Stepney. I, I do not know, say the great bell of Bow. Here comes a candle to light up your bed, and here comes a chopper to chop up your head. O sea, ha sido más cruel. It has to do farthings. Farthings are the currency, el cambio de moneda, the currency of Old England. They have shillings, farthings, chelines, farthings, penny. No, they were not pennies, they were shillings. Farthings is you owe me 5 farthings. I mean, you owe me 5 coins. Me debes 5 monedas. And then when are you going to pay me? No, never. So here comes a candle to wake up you in the night. And here comes the chopper. The chopper was el verdugo to cut off your head. If you didn't pay, of course. And the last one, which is a classical one, sing a song of sixpence. Here, pence also is penny, or yeah, it's the currency, el tipo de cambio. Huh? Sing a song of sixpence. A pocket full of rye, centeno. 24 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing. Was it that a dainty dish to set before the king? The king was in his counting house, counting out his money. The queen was in the parlor, eating bread and honey. The maid was in the garden, hanging out the clothes, when down came a blackbird and pecked off her nose. This is the poisoning of a king. And the question was, who was the person who poisoned the king? When I do this poetry with 8th grade, 7th grade, we say it, we play with the big sticks, and then I say, okay, now you have, now this is a riddle, es una adivinanza, this is a riddle, and the question is, who was the one who killed the king, and how he was murdered? How was he murdered? And they have to analyze in history who it is, how he was, the way he was poisoned, and what else? The way he was poisoned, and who was the person who killed the king. So as you can see, allow me, as you can see, all the poetry has to do with and I said that, I think that I said that 2 classes ago, that the poetry that we have our children, it should have a foundation, and it's just not just saying words for saying words. It has a foundation, and the foundation has to be historical. When the children are little, you can just play them and say them like Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. But once your students have grown, you have to go deep into history, the history of England, and analyze why Why is this? What was the situation behind this poetry? Very, very interesting. So today we saw these poetries and we saw the song of I have heard a mother bird and it's on YouTube videos, right? So that is for today. Thank you very much for your attention. I will see you in the next session, hopefully next Friday, same hour. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. And can you share us the verse?
Of course. Which
Yes.
verse? All the verses, you already have them, Pilar. You already have them in your chat. All of them. I have already sent them to you.
Mm,
A ver, chécale in your chat.
no.